The world was stunned, caught completely off guard by a revelation that would ripple across continents and oceans. It all began with a single, cryptic press release from Manila, delivered in the early hours of the morning, its words sparking immediate confusion and curiosity. Headlines blared in bold print: Philippines to build world's largest warship. News tickers flashed, social media exploded, and the world's attention zeroed in on the archipelago. Analysts everywhere scrambled to verify the story. Was this real or an elaborate hoax? Experts debated, phones rang off the hook, and military strategists pored over every detail. The Philippine Navy, long seen as modest and under-equipped, was suddenly making an audacious claim. That morning everything changed. The world's perception of the Philippines shifted in an instant. At Malacañang Palace, President Isabela Reyes stood before the world's press, her voice unwavering, her presence commanding. Cameras flashed, microphones crowded the podium. "Today," she declared, "we lay the foundation for a new era." Her words echoed with conviction, signaling a turning point not just for the nation, but for the entire region. Project Amihan, named after the Northeast trade wind, was more than a ship. It was a promise, a vision of strength and unity. The name itself evoked hope, resilience, and the spirit of the Filipino people. This vessel would be media, aircraft carrier at sea, warship command center interior, ship hospital bay, fortified modern warship, a carrier, command center, hospital, and fortress in one. It would serve as a beacon of humanitarian aid, a shield in times of conflict, and a platform for peacekeeping missions. The announcement sent shockwaves through diplomatic circles. Allies called, rivals recalculated, and every embassy in Manila scrambled for answers. The balance of power in Southeast Asia was suddenly in flux. The Philippines had redrawn Southeast Asia's naval map, asserting itself as a new force to be reckoned with on the high seas. In Manila's streets, crowds gathered around giant screens, watching in awe as history unfolded before their eyes. The air buzzed with excitement and disbelief. On distant islands, fishermen paused their work to listen to crackling radios, their faces lighting up with pride as they heard the news. Even in the most remote villages, hope was rekindled. This was more than a government project, it was personal. For every Filipino it was a statement: we are no longer bystanders in our own destiny. The BRP Amihan became a symbol of a nation seizing its destiny, inspiring children and elders alike. Models of the ship appeared in classrooms, and stories of its promise spread from city to countryside. For Filipinos, it was a surge of pride and hope, a moment that united generations and backgrounds, reminding everyone of what was possible when a nation dared to dream. The world didn't expect it, but the Philippines was ready to chart its own course, guided by determination and a newfound sense of purpose. The old image of a hand-me-down navy was gone, replaced by a vision of innovation and self-reliance. The past was honored, but the future beckoned. The future was being built by Filipino hands, in Filipino shipyards, with Filipino ingenuity. Every weld, every bolt, every blueprint was a testament to national pride. The Amihan was not just steel, it was ambition made real. It was the embodiment of a nation's dreams, forged in the fires of hope and determination. The world was watching, and the Philippines was ready to lead, no longer in the shadows, but boldly at the helm of its own future. For generations, the Philippine military made do with what it had. The Amihan announcement shattered that narrative. It was a leap from being overlooked to taking control of national defense. Years of quiet planning and investment led to this moment. The question changed from, what can we afford, to, what do we need? The vision: a ship to defend the archipelago and symbolize sovereignty. Skeptics doubted the Philippines' capacity, but underestimated its resolve. Filipino engineers and architects trained at home and abroad were ready. Strategic partnerships were forged, not as customers, but as collaborators. This was a meticulously planned national endeavor. The BRP Amihan became a symbol of defiance and aspiration. The world's low expectations became the Philippines' greatest strength. The era of just getting by was over. The era of building the future had begun. The BRP Amihan announcement ignited a wave of national pride. Across the country, Filipinos felt united by a single, grand project: Schools taught lessons on naval engineering and ambition. Artists painted murals. Communities celebrated. Overseas Filipinos saw the ship as a symbol of progress. The Amihan connected them to home and gave them new pride. This surge of unity fueled the engineers and leaders behind the project. The ship became a national crusade, not just a military asset. It represented the will of over 100 million people. The Amihan was proof of what Filipinos could achieve together. A new sense of purpose swept the nation. The Philippine Navy was once a fleet of hand-me-downs. The BRP Amihan marked a turning point. From acquisition to creation, the government invested in shipyards, R&D, and skilled workers. The goal, not just one ship, but a self-sustaining naval industry. Filipino engineers returned home for this historic mission. Subic Bay's shipyards buzzed with local ingenuity. The journey was about more than hardware. It was about confidence. Every locally made component was a step away from dependency. The era of hand-me-downs was over. The Philippines was building its own destiny. The Amihan was proof of national capability. The nation was now charting its own path. The BRP Amihan stands as a true masterpiece of multi-role naval design, representing the cutting edge of maritime engineering and innovation. Stretching over 300 meters in length, this colossal vessel is more than just a ship. It's a floating sovereign territory, a symbol of national pride and strength on the open sea. Purpose-built for the Philippines' unique maritime challenges, the Amihan is a hybrid carrier, command ship, hospital, and assault vessel all in one. Its versatility allows it to seamlessly transition between roles, adapting to whatever the mission demands. Its expansive flight deck is capable of launching fighter jets, helicopters, and advanced drones, providing the Philippines with mobile air power and rapid response capabilities wherever they're needed most. Outfitted with state-of-the-art weapons, radar, and sensor systems, the Amihan serves as the nerve center of any naval task force, coordinating complex operations and defending against modern threats. Its onboard 500-bed hospital is ready to respond to natural disasters or emergencies, equipped with fully functional operating rooms, intensive care units, and a dedicated medical team to save lives at sea or ashore. The well deck can rapidly deploy landing craft, vehicles, and vital relief supplies to even the most remote or devastated areas, making it a lifeline during humanitarian crises. Thanks to its modular design, the Amihan can be reconfigured for any mission, whether it's supporting special operations, serving as a training platform for new recruits, or adapting to new technologies as they emerge. Its advanced electric propulsion system not only makes the ship efficient and powerful, but also enables it to supply electricity to disaster-stricken communities, restoring hope and stability in times of need. Designed with the future in mind, the Amihan is built to evolve, integrating new technologies and adapting to emerging threats to ensure it remains at the forefront of naval defense. More than just a warship, it's a platform for both security and hope, protecting the nation's interests while delivering humanitarian aid and assistance wherever it's needed. Every inch of the Amihan is a testament to Filipino innovation, skill, and determination, showcasing the nation's ability to build world-class vessels with pride. Designed to serve generations to come, the BRP Amihan inspires future sailors and stands as a beacon of progress, unity, and resilience for the Philippines. Turning the Amihan from blueprint to reality was a feat of human ingenuity. At Subic Bay, thousands of Filipinos worked around the clock. Giant cranes assembled modular sections. The shipyard buzzed with energy. Lead engineer Maria Santos, who returned from overseas, called it a legacy for the next generation. Apprentices learned skills that would shape the nation's future. Even before completion, the Amihan proved its worth, sheltering workers during a typhoon, powering Olongapo, and serving as a vaccination center. The ship's humanitarian potential was clear. Imagine its first voyage, helicopters launching, command centers humming, medical teams ready. This is the new reality for the Philippines. Built by Filipino hands, powered by ambition. The Amihan is more than a ship, it's a national achievement. The future is being forged in Subic Bay. The Amihan project sparked economic growth across the Philippines. New supply chains and thousands of skilled jobs revitalized local industries. Universities launched programs in naval engineering and systems integration. Scholarships and apprenticeships created a pipeline of talent. For young Filipinos, the Amihan meant opportunity at home. The ship was built through global partnerships, not just buying tech, but co-developing it. International experts worked alongside Filipinos, sharing knowledge. The Philippines gained not just a ship, but the know-how to sustain it. Joint training and regional security exercises are planned. The Amihan strengthens alliances and regional cooperation. The Philippines is now a reliable partner in Indo-Pacific security. The ship is a symbol of shared responsibility and progress. The world sees a new, confident Philippines. The Amihan's mission is to guard the Philippines' vast maritime domain. Its range and endurance allow it to patrol the farthest islands. Advanced surveillance detects threats and illegal activity. As flagship of the West Philippine Sea Patrols, it deters aggression and protects fishermen. The Amihan enforces national laws with confidence, but it's also a tool of diplomacy and goodwill. The ship will visit regional ports, join joint exercises, and offer aid after disasters. Its hospital will serve neighbors in crisis, building trust and friendship. The Amihan balances strength with compassion. It enhances the Philippines' stature as a responsible regional leader. Security and goodwill go hand in hand. The Amihan is a guardian and a beacon for Southeast Asia. The BRP Amihan is more than just a ship. It stands as a powerful symbol of a nation reborn, a testament to the dreams and determination of the Filipino people. Its steel hull carries not only sailors, but the hopes and aspirations of an entire country, eager to chart a new course in history. Today, the Philippines is no longer defined solely by its struggles or hardships, but by its growing ambition and remarkable capability. Across the nation, innovation and progress are taking root, as Filipino engineers and workers build not just ships, but a brighter future for generations to come. The Amihan marks the beginning of a new era, one filled with pride, hope, and endless possibility. As the sun rises over the horizon, it illuminates a nation ready to embrace its destiny and take its place among the world's great maritime powers. Filipinos now see themselves as empowered, no longer the underdogs of history. There is a renewed sense of confidence and unity, as people from all walks of life come together to celebrate what they have achieved. The ship proves that when unity and vision come together, even the impossible can be achieved. Every rivet and weld is a reminder that collective effort can turn dreams into reality. From bustling shipyards to vibrant classrooms, a new energy and optimism can be felt everywhere. Young minds are inspired, and communities are working hand in hand to build a stronger nation. The Philippines is now emerging as a key player in the Indo-Pacific region, its navy standing tall among the world's best. The nation's flag flies proudly at international summits, signaling a new era of engagement and leadership. The Amihan gives the nation a stronger voice and greater influence on the global stage. Filipino diplomats and officers are now respected partners, shaping the future of the region. The world watches with growing respect as the Philippines rises, recognizing its achievements and the promise it holds. The eyes of the world are on this archipelago, eager to see what comes next. The ship carries the hopes and dreams of over 100 million people, each one looking toward a future filled with opportunity and security. Children wave with excitement, inspired by the possibilities ahead. It's a promise of a safer, more prosperous future for every Filipino family. The Amihan's journey is a beacon of hope, guiding the nation toward peace and progress. The nation's true strength comes from unity and resilience. In times of challenge, Filipinos stand together, helping one another and rebuilding stronger than before. A new dawn breaks over the archipelago, its golden light reflected in the Amihan's steel. This is a moment of renewal, a turning point in the nation's story. The Philippines is sailing forward with courage and determination. Its journey has just begun, and the best chapters are yet to be written.